As many times as I see podcasts talk about the music industry and all these guys talking about hip hop and all that stuff like that and artists and who's going to take the industry down and XYZ, one conversation that I never hear any of them talk about is copyright termination. And simply copyright termination means the author of a work, a song, has the right to terminate the publishing after a certain point. Before 1978, it was 56 years. After 1978, it was 35 years. So I successfully terminated my father's songwriting catalog and gotten that publishing back from my family. But guess what? It's 2025. So that means 1990 was really when hip hop and sampling started to take off. So surprise, it's 35 years later and a lot of hip hop records are up for copyright termination. But I bet a lot of the songwriters of these songs do not know this and the publishers aren't telling them. Some of the biggest songs that I can think of 1990 are like Mama Said Knock You Out, Poison by Belle Biv DeVoe. Of course, Mind Playing Tricks on Me by the Ghetto Boys. So you need to be terminating the publishing to those records so it comes back to you. So whatever publishing company has your publishing, you got to file termination notices to get that publishing back. And the reason why a lot of these guys aren't talking about this is most of them don't know. A lot of them don't know. I just saw the Sly Family Stone documentary, and I was wondering if Sly Stone got his publishing back. Because what happens is there's only a window of time that you're allowed to get your publishing back. Like you actually serve notice to the Copyright Office, and they terminate the publishing, and it comes back to you like it came back to my family. If you miss that window, you lose it forever. And a lot of times people will come and try to buy your publishing and give you a massive check and all that kind of stuff. I'm just saying that hip hop is such a massive multi-billion-dollar industry, and it was built off of black music from sampling and black writers as rappers, that make sure that you are terminating the publishing to all these records. So all these rappers need to be getting attorneys and finding a way to terminate your publishing. It's not even finding a way, it's just terminating your publishing. I know how to do it. I've been doing it, but it's okay to know that you don't know, because the wealth that's going to be attained by streaming companies who have the publishing and the writers' rights and all this stuff over the next 20, 30 years, it's going to be an enormous amount of songs coming back. So there's more terminations that I have to do with my father's catalog. And then there are hip hop terminations that are coming up because, again, Issac Hayes is one of the most sampled artists ever, and we're terminating those records too. So find your attorney. If not, shoot me a DM. I'm telling you, I know a lot of you don't know this, but there's a lot of records that are up for termination this year and every year subsequently after that. I know Uncle Luke got some records. I know Vanilla Ice got some records. There's a lot of people